Okay, so we're gonna head to the location of our next vlog near South 26th Street, 35th. This was an entertainment hub or mecca for entertainment in Chicago. This area, or Chicago in general, jazz, being introduced to jazz from musicians coming from New Orleans. So this area being a hub, that's where they frequented. We're talking about musicians like Louis Armstrong or King Oliver. This would have been the areas that they would have been playing in. And also many other musicians getting their beginnings in and their start in their musical career, like Cab Calloway, Earl Father Hines, and Nat King Cole, and just many others. So, enough said. Let's journey south. On the 3500 block of State, you would have had, I believe there were like 3 theaters there, or cafes. You had the Deluxe Cafe, and then the State's Theater was here, next door to it. Of course, all of this is now vacant lots now. Nothing. Everything is gone. On the opposite side of the street, you would have had Dreamland Cafe on this side. There, you would have had Dreamland Cafe, and the block down there, Dreamland Cafe. That's where a lot of the New Orleans played. King Oliver, all of that's gone now. This is the only original building, the Overton building, that's left in the blocks. Amazing. It's all gone. Now in 1937, Dreamland Cafe moved further south to 47th and State. Maybe we'll save that for a separate vlog in itself. So here we're standing in front of what used to be Jones Music Store. Approximately the 3400 block of South State Street. But Jones Music Store was where Lil Hardin worked. Lil Hardin was Louis Armstrong's second wife. After college, she would come in here. Well, just a minute for the train. That's the green line. If you're going south, by the way, that would be what you catch. That's headed southbound. But Lil Hardin worked here. She used to work here after coming home from college, starting at $3 pay, working for Jones. And she would play the sheet music that was in the store, that people would come in and say, inquiring about how it sounds, or hey, I wonder how this sounds, can you play it for me? That was what she did. So she was a demonstrator of the piano music. And she also met in the same location, she met Jelly Roll Morton. I can imagine Jelly Roll being a almost a regular here in the Jones Music Shop. Imagine what you probably find under that concrete. Because many of them didn't tear down the foundations, they just poured on top of it. Poured down to the foundation. And just poured on rubble on top. Imagine what you find. You think you find any old sheet music or something? You would have had the Grand Theater would have been in that block back there. And you would have had people like Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith playing there. And also the Vendome Theater in that block back there, the 3100 block. Unfortunately, on this street, the only thing that's left for blocks is the Overton, and that wasn't a musical club or anything that I'm aware of. But the Overton building, that's it. That's the only original building left on State Street. It's kind of sad. You go to other places, other countries, things are centuries. Still there. Urban renewal here, it takes away things. But this vlog isn't for that, but it's kind of sad. Many things were torn down. So the only thing left for you to do is read about it. Or watch vlogs like mine and tell you about it. Here we are on the corner of 27th and State. Vendome used to be on this corner here. And I don't know which way to take it, but at this time in Bronzeville's history, Bronzeville was a self-sufficient community. Pretty much. Black-owned businesses. And they were here because businesses downtown wouldn't really hire blacks so much. So the black people created their own business here in the confines of their own community that they were restricted to. And this was a entertainment corridor. Night, you had some venues were black and tan, mixed race as they call black and tan. But this was the entertainment. And Al Capone had a hand in many of the venues here on State Street. As a matter of fact, the Three Deuces was just a few blocks over here, which was another one of Al Capone's joints. But the music from New Orleans would have happened here on this street in Chicago. So that good jazz, early jazz music from the teens and the 20s. Well, we've come to the conclusion here. We're close to 26th Street here. And here we are, the Stroll. Teens, 1920s, 1930s. This was the happening spot, State Street in Chicago. But it's been another episode. Thanks for watching Derek Bounds Music Vlog.